Welcome back, everyone, to this hilarious cacophony that we like to refer to as Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you.
That was a rough one.
That was almost syllables. When last we left off, the party was continuing their long trek eastward towards the humble hometown of Dinar, your resident Dragonborn paladin. In response to some dark dreams and visions the young Dragonborn had been receiving. Along the way, you've encountered several wandering merchants, communed with several trees and other various plant life, and decided along the way to take a potentially quicker path through the dark and foreboding woodland area known as the Tilk Woodlands, a massive forested area spanning hundreds and hundreds of miles, covering most of the young eastern country of Kurzfaust. As you ventured into the forest, you encountered several of the denizens, the wild beasts from within, both of benign and slightly more vicious, from dire tigers to ketobleepluses, venom trolls, and eventually manticores. You have been assailed quite constantly by the various, I guess, more fauna than floral-ness of the woodlands. Along the way, you rescued a Rashikian and merchant, a middle-aged elf from the far-off continent of Dameska, where the Rashik Empire reigns supreme, an elven dragonborn governed entity that controls, for all intents and purposes, the entire southern continent.
Yeah, it does. Woo woo!
Rethanir apparently becomes ever more the nationalist the more I make up lore about the place.
Obviously.
You have been traversing and plotting your way through, having several meaningful conversations along the way, the most recent of which, with Malin through the religious historical knowledge of Krenor, finding out a bit more about fiends than he initially thought he knew, and seemed to second guess some of the choices he has made previously. Also, Malin, the entity that had bound itself to him, seemingly solidified some of the stipulations and consequences that would come from those stipulations. However, your rest was interrupted as the snarling and roaring sounds that several of the party members had heard before bedding down came to an affront as the camp was assailed by three ferocious lion-esque creatures with humanoid heads and large leathery wings, correctly identified as manticores. The party sustained some middling amount of injuries and damages, but with a newly empowered cleric healing them throughout the battle, no serious danger seemed to affront them, as 2 out of the 3 were slain with little danger present. The third, with a roar of frustration and unrepentant rage, flew off into the night, leaving you all breathing heavy, swords and weapons splattered with fur and blood. The wee hours of the night. Behind you, it's probably pushing at 3-4 o'clock in the morning at this point. What do you wish to do? You stand there in the middle of your campsite, backtracked slightly behind from the swampy area. This kind of solidified patch of dead and rotting leaves and vegetation amongst the large grand trees that rise about you, their roots reaching up and out of the soil and back in, kind of intertwining themselves into each other. The freshly slain bodies of the two manticores lie about your feet, steam still rising from their fresh wounds. They're hot, but still bodies contrasting sharply with the chilling bite in the air as the weather turns itself each day slightly colder and colder.
Hey, Haruki.
Yes, Krenor.
No. Are you okay? You sound a little under the weather.
The cold seems to be getting to me.
Well, maybe. I was thinking. Probably completely unrelated, but have you ever seen a manticore before?
I actually was going to make a comment that we seem to keep walking into such extravagant creatures of death. Yeah, I know these things are very, very new to me.
What's it?
No.
No, go ahead.
Oh, always so polite. Well, I was just thinking, all these new creatures and perhaps new environments. I'm surprised you didn't get sick earlier. It's just, who knows what they're carrying on them that you've never been exposed to.
I mean, I've
Would you like some tea?
I mean, I will hold.
I know someone that
okay,
makes very good
hold
tea.
on. I understand the last bit of tea wasn't that great, okay? But you can't just toss me to the side of the road just yet, okay? I will.
No.
I will make it up in time. It's just I've been feeling a little off lately, and yeah.
Haruki, did you say you're starting to feel sick?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about it, but I think tomorrow I might be able to if we finish our sleep.
I mean, I was going to suggest that, I don't know about you, but if we wanted to make today an early day and head out now, or did you...
Absolutely not.
No,
Yeah,
okay, alright.
I'm still sleepy,
It's the
man.
middle
Well.
of the night. We have not properly rested.
Indeed.
I understand your desire for decisive action, but
No,
suppressing
okay.
that-
No, I could use a little shut-eye myself. It was just
And
a suggestion.
if you are coming down with some manner of sickness, I can cure you of it now.
It's quite alright. Let's just head to bed.
You prefer to suffer?
Well, the body needs to adapt, does it not?
As you will.
Must be different where you're from. Don't work too much, You're straining yourself. You working 7 days a week, right? That's how many days are in a week and around these parts.
Yes, there are 7 days in the week because I'm not fucking with that because that's
You're gonna have to change your sun patterns and
Don't even get me started on those.
This is the sixth crescent on the Lunister.
Well,
Every month has 30 days, and then we have 5 holidays separating the seasons.
There's 10 seasons.
Uh-huh.
Wait, 10 seasons? I mean, there were
In this part of the
4
world?
in my home.
Curious.
there are 4 seasons, generally speaking.
4 seasons are still curious to me.
That's actually
hotel?
that's a fair point.
I feel like where I'm from, it's either raining or it's not. But
Oh, so you have 2 seasons.
Anyway, we should
feel free
probably
to
all
overrule
head
me,
to
but
bed.
that's what I assume based on the ladder. I don't know.
Y'all ever been to Texas when it rains?
No, there's also hail season. Sorry.
That's
sleet
my point.
season.
Haruki,
Yes.
what manner of creatures have you battled in your world? I see you are no stranger to combat. You have not been here long, I take it. So, against what did you test your skill?
I mean, we hunted. wolves and such like that, but our village was usually put under siege by outsiders, so we were taught from an early age to fight and to fight well.
Hmm. I would know more of your world as we continue our journey.
Hey, well, we have a decent travel ahead of us, but for now we should all try to get some sleep, especially me.
Indeed. I have rested adequately. I can watch for the rest of the evening or morning.
As soon as Earthlead says that, I crawl back into my bush.
I curl up under one of the manticores.
Fuck.
The smell is interesting. There has not been nearly enough time for it to decompose in any way, shape, or form. But just the natural musk of a creature that lives its life in between dense forest land and swamp, feasting on the fresh blood, ichor, and organs of anything it can possibly get its teeth and claws into, is a rank smell of rotting iron that you are never experienced in this intensity.
It's ripe.
But warm, for who
I
knows
would-
how long.
Can I make some sort of medicinal check to see if there are valuable parts in a manticore?
Okay. I'd allow a medicine check for that.
I am proficient.
Actually, you know what? This is. Yeah, I'll stick with medicine. It's gonna be a pretty decent. No, it would have been more either that or nature. It's gonna be more of a decent DC.
Well, I got a decent bonus. 24.
24. Taking some time examining the body, the creature itself is
22.
Which one was it?
Is it 22 or 24?
22.
Okay, it didn't really make a difference. It is monstrous. It is. There are elements you can see of more natural creatures in there. You don't get the sense of any type of like ancient arcane intrusion, like with owlbears or like-minded monstrosities.
Ghouls and alghouls.
Exactly. You are able to discern the hide has been pretty ruined from the various blows from the party, both magical and blade induced. There are still 17 tail spikes on this one closest to Malin that he's crawled under. That could be utilized if you're able to properly harvest them for potential natural weapons and like spikes or spears or other creative uses. The teeth might have some value, or make some type of macabre decoration. But overall, manticores are not overly magical beings. They don't house a lot of natural. They don't house really any natural magic in them. So there is nothing unique about their innards that would be worth your time.
Okay, I let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay.
And now go to sleep.
Is anybody staying up with Vethinir, or is Vethinir just taking the last couple of hours? You guys? Oops, sorry, go ahead.
So there's only one watch, right?
Yeah, you still have about. I mean, you have about 2 hours till sunrise, and I'd say about another 3 before you guys complete a long rest for everybody.
Okay, I'm just gonna sleep then.
Okay. Bethany, you You let the fire die down, as your fey ancestry does not. You're not unburdened, or excuse me, not burdened by the lack of light. And your natural abilities allow you to get a general sense of the surrounding area. Make one final perception check for the night.
Oh, 16.
16. Okay. You guys, or you, not you guys, you take some time. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's quiet. About 2 hours go by. Slowly to the east you see the burning yellow of the singular sun begin to rise. There are 2 moons, there's only 1 sun.
For now.
The sky isn't broken on this end of the door, so there's nothing to worry about just yet.
This end of the beam is stable.
That's standard.
However,
For now.
some gargantuan animatronic bear starts sneezing shit all over you guys.
Tis cold.
That'd be a fun monster to make.
No.
You it doesn't diffuse a whole lot into the actual area because you guys are you're in the woodlands but not dense in there. So you're able to get the barest kind of visage of the sun coming up. Faint chirping of birds can be heard over the next couple minutes as they wake up to begin their day. As the forest begins, the daytime creatures of the forest begin to wake up and begin their daily struggle.
Life.
Another hour goes by. The rest of you awakened through your needed but not necessarily comfortable sleep, as what often happens traveling in the wilderness and the outdoors. No matter when you go to bed, the sun seems to wake you up.
Sounds like experience.
And over the next, I'd say 20 minutes, half an hour or so, you are aroused from your slumber, feeling rested in the technical sense. Spell slots are restored, back to full hit points. Those of you who need to pick your spells, if you wish to change your spell list, you may do so.
Oh, yes.
Everyone except for Randy.
Savarin just kind of goes, I feel pretty good. I'm pretty confident with what I have.
I'm rested in the technical sense, but we really should have just gotten tents and stuff. That was an oversight.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
And it is. You guys can, as with the past couple nights, you guys wake up. There was a small layer of frost on all the greenery, which again is interesting that you have been through at this point 2 weeks of frost and frigidness as you guys have woken up, as you've gotten to that like middle fall area. And the greenery around you is as healthy and vibrant as it ever was.
Yeah, I like to think that since I'm not really about the cold, that roughly every hour or so I'm casting thaumaturgy on my clothes and armor to warm them.
About every hour.
Or sorry,
there's
prestidigitation rather.
I was going to say, every hour there's this.
No, prestidigitation. Excuse me.
All of his armor
Warm
just
my clothes.
vibrates all the frost off of it.
Heat metal. Ah!
Oh, this isn't 3.5 or Pathfinder. That doesn't do what you think it does, or what people want it to do.
And actually, I can warm up to like 3 people's armor at a time. So if anyone else is chilly,
I'm old and chilly.
all right, I'll prestidigitate your armor to be warm too.
Takes a couple minutes, but after a while, there's this nice, soothing sunlight, like sun warm sensation that creeps into like the leather parts of your armor.
I prestidigitate myself.
Oh, in front of everybody.
It's the only way I know how.
Alright.
Is everyone rested?
Are you?
Not as much as I'd like to be, but
You still sound ill. I can
Such
fix
as-
that.
such is life.
I do not understand you.
Well, suffrage is something that we all must come to, and it's a cold in a new world. It'll be the first one at that.
As you like.
Shall we move out?
It sounds agreeable.
I cast Water Walk on the horses again.
Okay.
As a
Should give you
ritual,
guys
as a ritual, of course.
Of course. So the next another 10 minutes go by. You all gather the horses, which are totally on the map. And you guys set off for the
And
next.
since I can cast it, sorry. Go.
No, you can. I meant. I was saying that more for the fact that I've totally put horses on this
Oh,
map.
okay. Since I can do 10 creatures,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do the horses plus us. So
Of course, yeah. More than fair. Dinar summons Guy. I'm assuming you're summoning your elk.
No,
Gygax.
he stays summoned.
He stays up. That's right. He stays summoned.
I
Yeah,
have
I mean, I have the spell prepared just in case something goes awry, but he stays summoned the entire time, from what I understand, anyway.
Yes, Kronor.
Would a vial of holy water count as a material that has gold value or I need to create, or would it be one that would go under my symbol?
I think unless there's like a monetary value attached to it, you can use it as like your symbol.
Okay, I ask because there is a spell that makes holy water specifically ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just asking. Commune's a pretty powerful spell.
yeah, yeah, it is.
It's
And commune takes 25 gold to make holy water. So
yeah.
Oh, okay,
So,
so
if
then
you, to make that, you have to make like a flat. Take 25 gold.
okay, so then
I just found it as well.
okay, never mind then.
It also will require you to expend a first level spell slot to do as well, in order to cast the spell. Obviously,
5th level, I thought.
that's for
first level
that's,
for ceremony.
Oh, but with ceremony, I can't cast it anyway because it requires some materials.
I'm saying if you wish to create, like if you had a flask of water that you wish to make whole,
Yeah.
you could do so, but the ritual would take an hour to perform. It would cost you 25 gold, which the worth of powdered silver,
Right, which I
And-
don't have.
which you don't have, and it would require you to expend a first level spell slot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Something you
Spellcasting.
Monetary values.
Numbers.
What are we, wizards?
Harry.
Not what I meant.
By the way, just so you guys have it, these are the stats for your horses that you have.
Oh, nice! I've been hoping to get that.
What? Really? Okay.
Fortunately, commune doesn't consume the holy water, so you only have to make it once.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys.
Unless
Hey,
it's so
fighting
the
horses.
little pro tip for spellcasting components, unless it specifically says consumes,
Yeah.
you just have to have it for the one time. So
Right,
things like
right.
legend lore, like only consume the incense; it doesn't consume the ivory.
Right.
Well, this is good news.
Don't worry, guys. My horse is super smart.
Your horse is amazing.
Intelligence of 6.
My horse is amazing.
It's not a horse to know.
My ride is smart.
Should we head out?
Clip clop, clip clop.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh god.
Oh wait, I got this.
Oh no.
No clip clop, please.
Okay. All right.
No, stop it.
Tiamat again.
Do I still have inspiration?
Guys, I haven't done anything.
We ride through the marsh.
The Gondor.
Splash, 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 splash.
All right. You guys travel on, making your way back through, towards, through the swampy bog-like area. Again, that smell of methane and rotting plant kind of burble and pop up every now and again. The smell is definitely muted because of the colder weather. Thank goodness you're not traveling through in the middle of summer. Who knows what that would be like on somebody with keen senses. But you're able to travel on without actually much difficulty at all, thanks to I keep forgetting the water walking. So you all stay relatively clean, relatively dry. The dew eventually evaporates off most of you, and as you travel, the sun very, very quickly fades to overcast clouds.
No, 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 no.
Very, very far off in the distance, you can hear muted through the trees. The low rumble of thunder meanders its way over the sky.
You think that's a sign from the gods, Rethy?
It could be a sign from a god. I have not known yours or mine to deal in thunder.
I wasn't being specific, just, there's others there. Not as good as ours.
Not sure if it's a matter of goodness.
Yeah,
Pink, 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 pink. The sounds of water hitting metal erupts around as
My
rain storm
insomnia feels so relieved.
The
I think.
go
I
ahead.
don't know. You go ahead, good sir.
You watch kind of Haruki's kind of smiley, usually uppity demeanor kind of shrivel a little bit as he's now being soaked.
Are you okay, Haruki? You look shriveled.
No, it's fine. It's all, yep.
Are you sure? Because I mean, I use my storm guide subclass feat so that it does not rain around me in a 20 feet radius.
Oh shit, really?
I thought it was
Yes.
10.
It's 20.
It's 20. Okay.
But you make sure that Haruki's still in the rain.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously.
So there's a moment when the rain just is beginning to soak through the metal into the leather and cloth underfold, and it's beginning to become to the point where you're like, oh good, a day of this is great. When all of a sudden, Malin kind of like trots ahead to or falls back to the middle of the group, twirls his hands around, and as you do, you can all feel and hear this incredible rush of warm wind, and he brings his hands together with this big clap, and as he does, it's almost like the softest thunder wave that you've ever seen, as this visible bubble almost just kind of bursts out. There's this like warm wind that blasts across all of your faces, and there's nothing there, but the rain has stopped. You look up, and the droplets pitter patter through the forest, and then stop. about 20 feet above you.
Huh.
That's not bad.
Well, that take cares of that.
Yes, I suppose it does.
Your abilities remain impressive, if your character questionable.
That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
This recording is now over.
There's a snap and a crack off to the left-hand side.
Is there a pop?
Of like lightning or something.
Just like the snap of like a branch like breaking.
I swivel my head towards it, and do I also hear something like approaching, or is it just a branch breaking from the storm?
Start rubbernecking.
You look over. You see what seems to be like a large, like almost like 6-inch long branch that is now like hanging off the side, and with your keen senses, you are able to see that the break is fresh. Like it's still connected to the tree a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The break is, and it's just kind of like hanging there. Doesn't, I mean, you can't really see if anything caused it, but it just
It's not particularly windy, and it didn't get struck by lightning, right?
I mean, you're in the middle of a forest. It's pretty tough for it to be really windy. And there was no significant clap of thunder or blinding flash of lightning.
Just Malin farting.
My bubble.
Alright, I'm just keep an ear out in that direction, but
Alright, you get the ear, I get the eye.
very well. Shall we continue on?
Dinar, take the lead.
Yeah, let's go. Sure.
Alright, Dinar, who has never been through this section of the forest before.
Nope.
Um,
I don't say that out loud.
make a survival check for me.
Survival. Ooh. So that's a natural 18, -1, 17.
17. All right, not bad, not bad. You are able to, after about 20-25 minutes of navigating your horses, using the advantage of being able to walk over certain splashes of water, like certain like small ponds and grandiose puddles, you're able to make your way around several thicketed patches of dense thorn-like bushes. And as you're able to push through, that takes about 20-25 minutes, you stumble upon a game trail. Small to medium-sized animals probably use this to get to and from various water sources, and you're able to maneuver Gygax onto that. You motion for the rest of the team to follow you, and it makes travel, even with the water walk spell, comparatively easy for the next 2 or 3 hours. About an hour and a half into that, there's another kind of shake. And the sound of the soft groaning of wood above you.
I'm a look. I'm a listen.
What's the marching order of you guys?
Front!
So Dinar's in the front.
I'm in the middle.
I would have
You're in
been
the
up
middle.
front-ish, not necessarily.
Then I guess I'm in the back with whoever's riding with me.
That would be Krenor and Sylvarin would be in the back. Who has Sylvarin right now, guys? Well, no, Krenor would be on the front with Dinar. So Krenor and Dinar, it's up front. Rethanir would be right behind them.
I would have been behind Krenor and whatchamacallit.
Okay, so then it would be Rethanir. Dinar / Krenor.
Mm-hmm.
Haruki.
Mm-hmm.
Malin, and then Rethinir, you'd be in the back. So then either Malin or Rethinir, one of you guys has Sylvar.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll take Sylvar.
Okay. All right. All right. So Rethinir, you look up, and you see 6 sets of eyes staring back at you.
Are they friendly?
Well, one seems to be attached to a huge goat-like head with these large, dangerous horns that are protruding, each about 5 feet long, back of its head curving down. The next one is a giant, spiny, lion-like maned head, kind of.
It's Daddy Core.
And on the left-hand side, a giant, red, chromatic dragon head opens its mouth wide, and you see steam and smoke begin to pour out from the side. At the same time, Malin and Rethinir, you get to the side.
8d8.
You are bursting from the brush off to the right-hand side. Your horse is slammed by a large feral shape.
As yours?
Hold on.
Eltor!
So a lot of things are going to happen right now, and I'm going to change the music to something a bit more drastic.
Hey, John. Add 4 to all your saving throws. But just John.
Not even Krenor, just John.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, just Krenor. He's the only one who's close enough to me.
I feel like we're pretty close.
It's 5 feet. 10 feet or 5 feet?
No.
Alright, so I need people in the front. That would be Dinar, Krenor, and who else?
Gargax.
And Haruki. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Well, for Krenor.
Wait.
Okay.
That's not good.
Well, I failed.
Rethinir, you don't take any damage. However, the horse that you and Sylvarin are riding on takes...
That's exactly what I thought, Rethi. Oh, just a coincidence. Here's your horse's stats.
I should have given them to you a long time ago, right? I'm sorry that I'm a forgetful being.
And now they did.
Just, you may need this.
Actually, well, it only suffers 6 points of piercing damage. However, both you and Sylvarin are thrown from it. It is now grappled in this manticore's mouth that has burst from the ground, from the brush around you.
Are we also prone, or
You two are prone.
okay?
You all failed.
Hold on, interjection!
Yes.
Can I use a charge of Ring of Invasion to succeed?
So you
That
would,
boy.
yes. So you would take half damage.
Okay.
That boy.
Totally gonna be cold damage.
So all of you suffer 34 points of fire damage.
Damn it, that boy.
Whereas Haruki, you suffer 17
Gotcha.
points of
Wait.
fire damage.
Is there a map?
Do I in the back take the damage as well? Or?
No, don't. Only it's a small, it's a very small cone. So it's just those 3 people that are out in front.
Oh, is this magic?
This
Because I get advantage.
it's
Isn't
not
it
a
only
magic,
like intelligence, wisdom, and charisma?
it's
Oh,
not
sorry.
it's not a magical attack. It's a natural ability the creature has.
Ooh.
We're gonna move maps, as I would like you all to roll initiative.
Hey!
Whee!
Well,
That's
nice.
much better.
Just to go over there.
Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy.
That's big. Where am I?
Jeez.
Back on my bullshit, baby.
Same Z's.
Ooh, 18.
But I'm where I want to be because I'm the healer. Although I need to heal myself.
10 boys.
DM, I assume Gargax took the 34 damage. Listen, he has 13 health. Even if he took half, he's out.
Gygax is gone.
So me and Krenor just fall. Because he just disappears.
Make an acrobatics check.
Donde está us on
La
the map?
biblioteca.
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Fucking wait.
Sorry,
Sorry.
guys.
You should be.
I was debating for a while if this was even going to happen.
So my
And then
horse
and
is
then I prodded you.
my horse is charcoal.
Yeah. So you guys are now down a horse. It is. He just
If
kind of.
only we hadn't took the rain off our heads, then we might have been soaked and resistant to fire damage.
Exactly why I set that storm up.
I thought you said your horse's name was Charcoal.
No. Well, I mean, it could have been. I don't know what it was, but it is charcoal now.
Oh, wait, so I'm in back, right?
Yeah. So there's Badoop. Get some horses for you guys. So,
Fuck
Mail
this. Fucking roll 20.
So, question: I'm still on my horse, right?
your horse was
Same as Faruki's horse, right?
Yeah, my horse is charred.
right. So then, you would have been
Yeah.
there. Malin's Malin would have been back.
It's like a puzzle.
So there's a farmer, some chickens, a fox, and a manticore.
Scouts only. Final Destiny.
Alright. Alright, so Haruki, your horse is super. Malin, your horse is like spooked and. As the world in front of it is just on fire. Dinar and Krenor, you guys are prone on the ground. Rethanir and Silvarin, you guys are prone on the ground. The horse still alive, but clutched in the jaws of the thing. I will reveal in a second. Alright, Mia.
Yeah.
As about 20 feet up in the tree line above you, you see a gigantic three-headed monstrosity. And happily feasting on, or biting into the horse, is a subtly familiar manticore.
Yay!
Very subtle.
Alright. Alright, so now that all of that got taken care of,
This is what I came for.
Daddy Manticore.
I fucking called it!
Why can't I roll
Because these bitches. And they have hypothermia because of the cold rain.
That's exactly what it is.
Is it up in the air?
The big beastie? Yes, he's about 20 feet up in the air.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a beast.
Almost like it was waiting for you. That's cocked. That's something. Of course, you get the decency. Alright, Dinar, what'd you get?
15.
Krenor?
0.
Again?
Sure did.
Rethanir, 10.
10, yeah.
Haruki got
10.
10. Malin got
18.
what'd you get?
18.
18. All right. Alrighty. Malin, you're up first.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so I can only see. Well, there's Daddy Manticore in front. Okay.
Yeah, about like about 20 feet or so up in the air. This thing is like its leathery red wings kind of are wrapping around the trees as it died. There's smoke and flame that are just kind of slowly burning away in front of you.
Huh, and you said it's 20 feet up?
20 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
So
At what level?
well, it's a cantrip, so
No. Well, at cantrip level then.
yeah, I guess a cantrip level.
Ninth level cantrip.
Oh no.
So I believe you have to make a roll at a ranged spell attack.
I have to roll, ranged melee. $21 to hit.
21 hits.
Swag. It's 14 damage.
14 damage, not bad.
Okay. And I want to use my bonus action to allow the rain to fall on us again.
Okay. There's some slight comfort to the three of you in the front.
Okay, question. I'm looking at the rolls. My horse has its initiative on my turn, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So I want my horse to take the dodge action. And I'm not sure. I think that only works for the horse.
I'm going to say the horse with an intelligence of 2 doesn't know how to do that.
Okay, fair.
Horses are just like scared of everything.
You can certainly ride it in the direction, though.
I tap it on the side and I say, "Do what you think is best."
Malin, do you want me to cast Speak with Animals to tell them that?
Best use of reaction in this situation.
All right. So
How are you saying?
All right. So, Malin, any movement? What are you doing? Are you getting off your horse? You're staying on your horse. What are you doing?
No. I'm moving 30 feet. I'm gonna move behind this tree to the.
Okay. Are you taking your horse with you, or are you leaving your horse?
I'm riding the horse there.
Okay, that was my distinction.
Okay. I don't think I can move the horse.
Give me a second, and now you can.
Hey, thank you.
So you should be able to now. Alright, next up is Dinar.
Okay, I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stare at the thing. Mechanics question. If a flying creature goes prone, does it fall? How does that
You
work
don't know.
again?
They would fall for the duration that round, essentially.
Okay. Fine.
I'd also like to point out the manticore has reduced speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn
Why?
because of Ray of Frost.
Oh, so the other, not the manticore, the other creature.
Oh, that's not
The daddy core.
the big thing.
The big thing
Yeah.
is because that's what you're
Sorry.
aiming for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Big Daddy.
The manly core.
The manly core has a reduced speed of minus.
Ray of
It's
Frost,
already
you said?
sitting on me.
Yeah, Ray of Frost.
Okay. I just want to look something up really quick.
Sure.
You're totally fine.
I know.
Speed. Okay. Good to know.
I bet it's still really fast. Anyway,
I mean, it has a movement of 100, so.
It's okay. You're looking ahead when it's running away from us when we kick its ass.
It is now.
No, I just stood up.
Oh crap! I'm so sorry. God damn it.
Randy,
Jesus,
take
Breeze.
my turn.
Dinar, yes, you stood up half your movement.
I'm going to stare up at the thing. I'm gonna pick the left head.
Okay. So
Left-
the
left
giant,
shark?
so the giant draconic one that just breathed fire at all of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare up at him. And at second level, I'm gonna cast Command to also get the manticore behind me. And I'm going to command them to approach.
Okay.
So it's a Wisdom save
Ooh.
for both.
Mhm. Yes, it is. This bro's gonna go first.
The big one.
That is a 21.
He fails.
That's not true.
Who would have thought it was a fail?
I didn't know that I had Vecna in the adventuring part.
No, I
Surprise!
didn't go above you fail.
Alright, and then the manticore that you all know and love.
Oh, that bitch is dead.
is it the same one as from last night?
You'd have you get a pretty good look at it. It seems familiar.
God damn it!
Does he even have some wound?
I mean, it could be from like any party you've gone to, or it could be from us.
Well, he rolled rolled a 4.
So he's gonna use his turn to approach me and end his turn within, and end his turn when he reaches 5 feet of me.
Alrighty.
Look, if I can't get Big Daddy, I'm gonna kill something.
If you can't get Big Daddy off,
Alright, do you wish to move at all?
There's no way for me to get up to Big Daddy, right? Like, is there a tree? I don't know. I don't.
There are trees.
There are trees, like there's one over here that's maybe 10 feet away from him. He's gripping on some like vines and some like overgrowth and also kind of
Fuck, I'm
flying.
an idiot.
I mean,
I
Yeah.
forgot my Dinar specialty. No! Okay, I'm done for now. God damn it!
No moonbeam for Dinar.
No, that too. I meant Misty Step. Son of a bitch! It's what we did against the first fucking dragon.
wait, do you not have it prepared?
It's always prepared.
Oh,
I just forgot about it
hmm.
because command works so well on the Jin.
well,
Alrighty.
Well, makes sense. Gin
Next
tastes
turn.
like trees, so.
Next turn, don't worry, that thing's dead.
Alrighty. So it is now it is the manticore's turn. And it is going to drop the horse from its mouth. And is going to take its 30 feet and get right up next to you, Haruki and Krenor.
Ugh.
So, Haruki and Krenor, you watch as this giant monster just comes bounding, skids to a halt on the ground, spraying Dinar with mud.
I don't look away from the big thing above me. I'm a badass.
Actually, this is an interesting point. Okay, he does speak common. Interesting point. Wouldn't have worked on the other creature anyway. Not that you would have known that,
I didn't think of that.
but not that you would have known that, but
No, that's fair. I didn't know it.
All right, so it gets within 5 feet of you and ends its turn.
Like I said,
Alrighty.
I don't turn towards the thing. Fuck you.
Okay. Alrighty. Haruki, you were on the ground, surrounded by a bunch of recently charred horse.
Begin eating.
Basically, Taco Bell.
Hi!
If you need health, eat the horse.
I will use half my movement to stand up.
Alrighty.
I will reposition to here. are behind here.
Okay.
I will take 2 attacks. Fighting Spirit, 2 attacks.
I thank you for Savon.
Who, what?
Hey.
No, you're good. I deleted somebody from there, and I deleted by accident. You're good. Keep going. You're great.
Okay, so
Norse is keeping me honest. That's all.
So I get +5 temp.
Natural 20 for his initiative.
Advantage on both.
What?
So
Well, excuse me.
Wow, 20. Okay.
does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
So first one hits. Does a natural 20 hit?
You know what? I'm gonna say that one hits. Hell yeah, man.
Well, fuck you,
Alrighty.
Dinar, because this is where this is happening, you stupid slut. Anyway.
All right.
So the first attack.
First attack.
It's going to be 1d10 plus 5 and 1d6. So 1d10, which looks like this one, and then 6. Oh wait, 1d6. Yeah. Okay. So 1d10. So 4 plus 5 is 9. So 9 points of slashing and 2 points of necrotic.
So 11 total.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And then
So,
natural 20.
all right, roll that damage, man.
Hey, let's roll high, my guys.
Yeah, roll high.
Okay, so that's 2.
High roller.
Okay, so the dice gets doubled, correct?
The dice gets doubled.
Okay, so that's 6 plus 8 is 10.
14.
So 10 and then plus 5, so 15 total.
All right, so 15 points of damage towards the creature as this sickening slash cuts through one of the side underneath the wing, and as you do, you watch, or you all watch, as he slices through that second swing. There's this black pulse throughout the sword, and there's this grimace from Haruki as he and you see a flecks of blood splurt out of his mouth as Haruki, you suffer 7 points of damage.
That doesn't seem good.
I don't notice.
And that is my turn.
I should
Alrighty.
have actually done that in real life.
Rethanir.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and use 15 feet of my movement to stand up.
Alrighty.
And then I am going to cast Bless at 4th level
Damn.
to hit everyone except Sylvarin, because I think that makes your life easier.
No, make him roll more.
The one-time metagaming worked in a way the DM didn't care about.
Also, I don't have a 5th level spell slot, so I can't cast it on 6 people. So yeah, I'm gonna toss Bless on all of us except Sylvarin, and then move 15
Really?
feet this way.
Even
Don't
melee.
have a 5th level.
Wait, even me? What?
You just
Just do
go
it at
with
3rd level.
And I'm gonna pull my Warhammer and Shield off, and that's my turn.
Bless the horse instead of Balin.
Don't give my ideas.
Well, I was
Sorry.
gonna say bless the manticore, but
That'd be really funny. Alrighty, anything else you wish to do?
That's all I got. So
Alright.
yeah, y'all's is hashtag blessed.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
natural.
It is now the monster's turn. Daddy Core.
Oh fuck.
First
Well.
we're gonna roll to see if he gets its fire breath back. Oh god, I just hit myself in the testicles. Automatically gets fire breath.
Sam.
Does not get its fire breath back.
Oh, it'll
That's
just.
what happens when you hit
Yeah.
yourself in the balls.
That's what happened when I hit myself with the balls. But instead, is going to fly over to this side over here, or swivel
Still-
around.
Still 20 feet up.
Still 20 feet up. Is going to go down. Gonna go down that 20 feet, land directly in front of you, Dinar. And is going to take 3 attacks against you. One with its bite, one with its horns, one with its claws. So the first one up is the bite.
Kenora, I'm looking at you, buddy.
So that is a 20, non-natural.
Damn it! Fucking Great Shield being acid. Yeah, that just
Okay.
hits.
Alright, then we got the horns. That's a 20...
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's a 26 to hit.
If it starts with a 2, it hits.
Okay. I don't believe the claw hits, though, with 19?
Nope, miss.
Alrighty. What's your armor class?
20.
Nice. Awesome.
Because no more.
What are you complaining about having an AC of 20?
Look, the amount of times that you hit me with a non-natural 20 is very...
Okay, so, first off, the bite comes in for 15 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Alright.
Ah!
As the lion head kind of snaps forward, rakes through some of your armor, the ram's head on the other comes on, butts you from the side with these 5-foot-long curving horns. And you suffer 10 points of bludgeoning damage as these horns ram you from the side. However, this kind of rattle. What's up?
Why do I have a token? Sorry, okay.
However, this rattles you enough to, just as one of the front claws from the creature, this like long, giant, like lion claw just rakes forward. You bring your shield up and carves these 3 massive gashes through the paint on the front of it. It is then going to use its remaining 40 feet of flight to go back up 40 feet in the air, back
Isn't
over
it
here.
slowed?
Attack!
Alright, so then it would only go 50 feet in the air.
20 feet.
No, because he just like rotated around, so that was like 5 feet of movement. Then he went down 20, so he got 25. He can fly 60 feet in a turn.
Okay.
So he's gone 5 feet, then down 20, so he's at 25. So no, you're right. So he would have gone. He goes 25 feet up in the air.
Gotcha.
Right. No, you're right. All right. So you use your reaction to take an attack of opportunity.
What? Why can't I roll a natural 1? Natural 2. God damn it! I just want to turn into a T-Rex. That's all I want to do. Or turn him into a T-Rex.
There's this like very, very unmanly, unpaladin-y sound that comes out of Dinar as he attempts to swing his sword, and as he does, he just thinks to himself, "Why couldn't have this been lamer?"
Yeah.
All right. But this boy is now almost directly above Dinar and Krenor, but 25 feet up in the air. Mr. Honesty himself, Krenor, is up.
Wait. Someone has to show you the light. And all right, I'm gonna do.
That was incredible to watch. I don't even know what any of that was.
It was a bad choice I'm about to make. I'm going to cast. Where it be? Beacon of Hope.
Mine's not a bad choice.
As my action, after I get up to, you know.
And so use half your movement.
Okay. Oh god. And then I would like to half my movement, but I'm up to 30 with my boots, which were made for walking.
So you can move 15 feet now. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and I cast Beacon of Hope on everybody because everyone's in, except Sylvarin.
Well, Malin's
And
one way off.
Yeah.
Sylvarin's out of your distance. Yeah,
You know
he is.
what? I'm gonna. Can I move first?
Yeah, that's fine.
This.
You would have.
We need like vertical markers. Is this guy in the air?
He's
or
on.
not?
He's on the ground.
All right. I'm gonna rotate.
All right. So, are you moving straight through him?
No.
Okay, so that would take more movement then.
Oh, really?
He's a hostile creature.
No, yeah, but I have
10 and 5.
Shit, I didn't realize how small 15 was.
Well, Pizzagate.
Alright, fine. I get everyone but Evil Boy.
All
My
right.
bacon.
Edge Lord unfortunately gets no bacon.
And then
Ew,
from,
Reth-
you.
Yeah, Bethany just.
All
You're
right.
muted,
and
I
then
think. Lem.
from my bonus action, I'd like to.
Awkward. I don't eat meat generally, but you know.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure he's vegan.
Is it
That's
a Kevin?
nice.
Is it a Kevin bacon of hope?
All right, so is that your turn there, Krenor?
As a bonus action, I'd like to do nothing because I can't do anything.
Alrighty. It is now Sylvarin's turn. Pull up his.
he turns into a manticore, right?
That's exactly what he can do. That's not what he can do.
He turns into payload.
He turns into.
Well, I heard you needed some help.
He just goes. Oh man, well, this sucks.
A
and
keen
he's gonna
observation.
He's gonna stand up for 15 feet of his movement.
Quips.
Gonna go walk up to you, Haruki. You're the closest person he can get to, and is gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Wow. Really
You don't
skimping.
need a roll.
I have. I'll go for it.
No, I'm saying you don't need a roll. Beacon Pope.
Oh, it's Beacon of Hope. Yeah. So, Haruki, you heal 28 hit points.
What the fuck off of a first level?
It's
Yeah.
Beacon of Hope. It's max.
Beacon of Hope is automatically maximum heals, man.
Wait, wouldn't that be like 8 plus his
Yeah.
spellcasting?
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at third. I'm so sorry. I was looking at third. I'm so sorry.
Look, we're not complaining if it's 28.
No. Yeah, you get 12 points of healing,
Oh shit.
which is still pretty great.
No, yeah, it's still awesome, but I was, just a couple short.
It's not.
super awesome.
It's not 28.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's literally half my health.
Oh. Could one of you guys keep track of what he does? Because I can't alter his D&D Beyond page.
Sure.
So he should be at maximum hit points right now. So you should be at 75, and he's used one first level spell slot.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. He just goes, "Hey man, stop coughing up blood, man. That's not good."
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. That was the new top of the round. Malin, it's your turn.
Okay. So Big Daddy is 50 feet up.
He's 25 feet up in the air
Oh, he's only 25 feet up.
because he had to move, then go down, and then come back up again.
Okay.
Kept him honest.
I appreciate it. As we learned last game, math is totally my strong suit.
It is.
Hey man, a suit is a suit. I'm gonna
Nope,
get
nope,
off.
You don't get a turn. DM leaves to get a beer. You don't get a No, it's not. Where are you going?
Okay. I'm moving 30 feet. I'm hopping off my horse.
Okay.
Bold move.
Cotton.
Hey man, I want to be the one guy that has a horse left. So
I have a permanent horse. It's fine.
same. Okay. Big Daddy is 25 feet.
Big Daddy, by the way. Roll an Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, me.
No, Haruki.
You fail.
Hurry, do with quadruple
You get-
disadvantage.
You get
He
whipping
just has a
cough.
-4 to all Arcana, just no matter.
Yeah, it's fucking magic.
Ah!
11.
Okay.
Wait,
Um,
no, never mind. I don't get a D4 to that, right?
No, you do not.
It's not.
Um,
Yeah.
Do you remember hearing of creatures known as chimeras? Terrible amalgamations of natural beasts. These ones seem bigger than the ones you've heard of. It's weird.
They'll have valuable stuff on them.
That's it. Keep going.
A
Continue.
little demonic voice says in his head.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna risk it.
Biscuit.
Lightning bolt.
Biscuit, damn it.
Just gonna lightning bolt it.
Lightning bolt, Big Daddy. Dex 18 save.
Alrighty.
It's resistant.
I mean, it is raining.
It has magic resistance for some reason.
Bullshit.
It plays purple rain.
It doesn't have magic resistance.
Hooray!
It also only rolled a 5.
Hey,
Hooray!
well then.
And it's raining, so I'm pretty sure it's just evaporated.
That's exactly
Yes.
what happens. The almost non-damaged Chimera just instantly evaporates.
Electricity and
Roll the
22 damage.
22 damage. And we talked about it, right? That we both got the storm damage thing wrong.
Right, it's only within 10 feet of
It's only
me.
within 10
so,
feet, yeah. So that was my mistake. I
Yeah.
misread that before. So 22, you said?
Yes.
22. Alrighty. So Malin kind of runs forward, and as he does, he kind of trails one hand behind him. It picks up errant drops of water that instantly evaporate as they hit his hand, and as he brings it forward, there's this trail of lightning that travels behind his hand and thrusts it forward and streaks forward in this giant arc, hitting several other trees and kind of cracking and exploding smaller branches out as it explodes through the portion of this creature. The dragon head kind of turns back in your direction.
And since that was a spell above for cantrip level, I'm gonna use tempestuous magic to move 10 feet back.
There you go. All right. You feel very much in your element right now. You can feel the electricity in the air. You can feel the power from between the raindrops. You're feeling good. You're feeling pretty good.
I'm just like bobbing and weaving, feeling good. That's my turn.
Dinar, it's your turn.
I'm staring up at the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I then take my finger, touch myself, and do 40 points of lay on hands.
Jesus.
I'd like to wish that Dinar is cool enough to give the thing the finger and then.
No, it's an index finger.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think Dinar is that cool.
He points at him and says, "You."
You wily so and so.
And then
I love it.
And then what type of tree is he standing on? Like, is there a big branch?
He's moved now in front of the tree, so the tree's like right behind him. He's kind of between you and the tree, but 25 feet up.
Dinar's gonna be smart about this.
Is he though?
He's gonna end his turn for right now. No, fuck it. I'm gonna Misty Step onto the tree.
There he is.
God, that killed me to say that I wasn't gonna do it.
Alrighty, so you disappear with a flash of green, 5 feet above the creature. You appear. Roll a
Shit.
roll an athletics check.
Into its stomach.
Athletics, total 20.
Okay, as long you didn't roll below a 5, you're fine. You're able to. You are now like handfuls of fur and like mixed with random red scales. You're on the back of the creature, in between its like where the wings meet the body is. It's kind of flapping, in kind of a rhythmic pattern to keep itself like moving in and between the tree branches there.
Can I just say in Draconic, hello?
The dragon head, one of the eyes is kind of like chameleon-like, just flicks back
Ew.
towards you.
That's it. That's all. That's literally all I can do.
That's pretty creepy.
Grapes?
All right, it's now the Manticore's turn. Manticore looking around. So Dinar, I'm gonna move you on top of the thing and be able to move you to the front. So now you will be on top of it.
New mount.
Who dis?
Hey, John, thank you for telling the 25 feet thing, because I wouldn't have reached him any higher.
No, but it was totally right. I don't know where I got 4. I do appreciate it.
Winky face.
All right, so the manticore looking. Oh man, this is gonna come out bad, but all right, whatever. Looking at Haruki and Krenor, is no, Haruki's the one that hurt it a lot more.
I've done nothing but be old.
I did hit it with a natural 20.
It's gonna turn towards you, Haruki.
Bring it, bitch.
And it is going to. Well, the first thing it's going to attempt to do is it's going to bite at you for its first attack.
Yay.
Oh.
That's a 14.
Misses.
Okay. For its second attack, it is going to attempt to grapple you. Now I want to. It's a creature larger than you, so I want to look up something really quick.
Come here, little Haruki.
Be gentle.
Cause that's batch.
Such a batch.
What the fuck is that photo?
Right?
What photo are you guys talking about?
I linked a photo of Dinar riding
Oh.
in Facebook.
It's not quite that big. I hope.
Alright, so it doesn't say anything about size difference other than. Alright, so yeah, on its sake at least. So yeah, it's gonna attempt to grapple you. Wow, only for an 8. So you roll either an athletics or acrobatics check to contest that.
18.
18. You kind of dodge out of the way as one of the claws rakes towards you. For its third and final attack, it's going to attempt to grapple you again.
Okay.
That's a 17. Roll another athletics or acrobatics check.
16.
16 failure. This time, the one claw, it was, you realize almost too late that the first claw was actually a feint to get you to move, as the other claw wraps around you, grabbing onto you, and you feel the claws pierce in between the plate, the scales of the plate behind you, and it's going to take off with you. As the wings kind of as it moves. It is now also, both of you are 25 feet in the air.
Hi, Haruki!
Back to Japan.
Krenor, do you have
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
What?
Krenor, if you wish to take a reaction, you could take it to if you have a melee weapon to hit the creature as it.
I do not have Warcaster. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I have
Punch it.
Healcaster.
Krenor, if you wish to take an attack of opportunity, you may.
I'm thinking I'll give myself 5 more seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
React! I miss.
What'd you roll?
That is a my staff of healing, right? So that would be a 10.
10 misses, yeah. Kind of a little bit too late. You realize what's been going on behind you, distracted from the giant creature that Dinar has teleported on top of, and you look back and it's like, wait, no, and you move a bit too slowly. Haruki, you're going for a ride.
Hey, all along the magic school bus.
Oswald understands.
Haruki, it's your turn.
Hey. So. So, what can you do while grappled? You can't move, correct?
Your speed is 0.
My speed is 0. I can attempt to break the grapple.
You have to use your action to attempt to break the grapple.
Okay.
Or you can just stab it in the face.
Or I can just stab it in the face.
You can't benefit from anything to speed. You're not conditioned.
Punch it in the nose. It's like a shark.
So you can
With your
either
sword.
you can either attack it twice with no like disadvantage, like there's no disadvantage, no detriment, or you can attempt to
Break free.
break free.
Hmm.
Do the cool thing.
How smart is
What are
Haruki?
you doing? What are you doing? Quick, quick, quick,
Okay.
quick.
I will attempt to break the grapple.
Okay. So you make an athletics check, and it has to make, and I believe no, you make an athletic or acrobatics. It has to make an athletics check.
19.
Um, 21.
Ooh.
You're still grappled. That's your turn, unfortunately.
Well, that's it, boys.
Alrighty. Rethanir, it's your turn.
Hey, all right. Question for you. They are, if they're both 25 feet up, are they technically within 5 feet of each other?
Not within.
Just a question. No, it's fine if it's no. Just if they are, it'll change what I do.
I'm going to say like technically they are, but there's a lot of like brush and branch that are like kind of hanging down. Like they're right at kind of the tree line there, so there's a lot of crap hanging down in between the way their way.
I'm effectively asking if I can chill touch both of them.
From a mechanics perspective, you would be able to.
Okay. Do I want to do that though? Yeah. I'm gonna take that as my action.
We got to keep it moving.
Yep. Chill touch both of them.
Alrighty.
All right. So against the manticore, that is a 21 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and against the chimera, that is a non-natural 20.
That also hits.
Alrighty. So they both suffer. Or the first, the manticore, 9 points of necrotic, and the chimera, only 5.
Alright, so not 5.
And if they have any means of regenerating hit points, they can't.
Suck it.
Trebek.
And I can't do healing word after that, yeah?
No, you already cast a spell.
Alright, then I'ma just move... no, I'll actually move over this way.
Alright. So, and I'm so sorry, I was trying to find different music. Manticore was 5, the other thing was 9.
Manticore was 9, Chimera was 5.
Thank you.
Fucking slow mo.
And that's all I'm doing.
Alrighty. It is now the thing's turn. The Chimera's turn. As always, we're going to see if it gets its breath weapon back first. And it's not going to roll a d12, because that'd be silly.
Boy.
It gets 2 breaths.
Doesn't get its breath weapon back, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I thought it's fortunately.
It depends on your point of view.
Tomato,
However,
potato.
it's going to use... I'm going to say it's going to use 10 feet of its movement to attempt to barrel roll and get you off of it, Dinar.
Do a barrel.
I need you to make an athletics check, please.
Athletics check. 23.
23. Be able to hold on as this creature. There's this, cacophony of wind and fur and leathery wings as you kind of spun around in a circle. However, it is going to, with the remaining 40 feet of its movement, it is going to barrel down towards you, Malin. As you are the one that cast the lightning bolt at it.
Sure.
you cast a lightning bolt at it.
I mean, that's true. But I mean, also could have been anyone.
All right.
Malin,
So-
he doesn't understand common. Talking doesn't help.
You don't know that. You're just a bigot.
It is going to. No, come on, you can do this. It's going to swoop down, and it is going to take its first the lion head bite towards you. So that happens first.
God damn it, Lionhead.
That's a 21 to hit, or
Yep.
16 plus 7.
I mean, yeah, any of those would hit.
The 7?
7 would hit.
All right.
If you really wanted to.
You suffer 15 points of piercing damage. And then it is also going to use its last two, or it's going to use its next attack to attempt to grapple you. So I need you to make an athletic or acrobatics check.
Okay, I'm gonna make an acrobatics.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Mm.
23
Nice.
total.
It rolled an 8, so you like super slick inside. You're still in your zone. You're still in your.
Bobbing
Yes,
was-
You're bobbing and weave, and you do like a little half pirouette around the side. You do the Muhammad Ali fast step. That
Voice
quick
of the
step.
Tempest!
It's going to use its third and final attack to attempt to grapple you again.
Wow.
Well,
We'll another athletic or acrobatics check.
7!
hey!
It rolled another 8, so it
Oh, wow.
Picks you up by the scruff of your neck.
Damn you.
Damn it, Dad.
so you're now grappled as it's as the dragon head reaches down, bites into you, and pulls you back into one of its and it is now going to move 25 feet up. Hold on. Now I'm trying to keep myself honest now that John's gone away. 25 feet up. It used 10 feet to twirl, so that's 35 feet. It moved 30 feet. So yeah, it's on the ground. It doesn't have any flight left, but it firmly has you grasped in its clutches.
It's nice to be held sometimes.
Knorr, it's your turn.
Well, shit. I'd like to. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Looking at my giant spell list.
Yeah, complain some more.
Alright, you size queen. Stop right.
And then, well,
Hell.
shit. Shut up, voices in my head for 1 second. I'm concentrating. Okay.
I want to see someone about that.
He's seeing us.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I would like
To rage.
to carrot cake. Who took the who was next to me? It was her uncles, right?
I mean, he's now 25 feet up in the air in the clutches of a giant flying monster.
But he was next to me.
I mean,
For a
Dinar is the
short
one that was
time, I was
closest
on
to
the
you,
ground.
and Dinar is now riding a bigger monster.
Like a boss.
I'm having fun.
Wait, okay, he was the one getting ripped apart. My point.
I mean, Haruki took some damage. Dinar's took some damage. You are not looking great.
Okay. Anyway, I will cast Healing Turd on her uncles at level 2,
7.
and then that would get you. I don't have to roll because fuck me, and you get 14 points of healing.
What?
Nice.
Dude, I'm a fucking.
Wait,
This is my specialty.
What's the range in it again?
60.
Healing word 60, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're totally fine, dude.
Yeah, fuck off.
Wow, I feel better than I did when this whole.
I'm sorry. What was
began.
that?
Keep throwing shit at me. See what I'll do. I'll keep healing. That's all.
I can't tell if he's talking to me or Haruki, and I kind of
I
want to.
hope it's Haruki.
I mean, yeah,
No,
for
I mean-
all our sake.
Depends. Is the manticore gonna put me down nicely and then maul the shit out of Krenor? Because I'm okay with this.
I came back from the dead, baby.
Anyway,
Dinar, I sent you a response.
Yeah, I saw.
All right, and then I regain 4. Ding.
Sylvarin's turn.
Wait.
Top of the round. Nope.
Squeeze me, but I have a movement and a bonus action.
healing word is a bonus action.
I have action and a movement.
Yes.
I have like.
Charge the big chimera and slap it with the staff.
Okay, so the. I didn't put the marker. Is this flying?
Yes.
Yes.
25.
25 feet above you.
Okay.
The other one is no longer 25 feet up in the air. It is actually on the ground now, currently. So, for reference, anything with blue, I put as in the air. So, Anthony, I don't know what you're using that blue for.
I'm using it for concentration, but I'll switch it.
Because I'm like, you are
I
on
am
terra firma.
definitely not flying,
He's
but I am
levitating.
concentrating.
Levitating slightly. Oh, I'm concentrating. I should blue myself.
Hey, dude, don't worry about it. I'll blue you.
Oh.
I'll green me. And then I will. Jeez, my turn is taking so long. What is wrong?
Come on,
And then I'll
dude.
go
Finish your turn.
over here, and I'll do my old man dance as a bonus action. Action.
As an action.
As an action.
Alrighty. That was Krenor, and now Sylvarin is gonna go up. And I'm gonna look really quick to see what he can do. Haruki, you're looking pretty good on the heels.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
You're doing tippity top.
I'm tippity topped off.
Alrighty.
Should have healed myself. I do not get my breath weapon back, by the way.
Good to know.
Old man
Denture
breath.
breath. Yeah.
The worst.
Alrighty. Sylvarin
Prunes.
is going to turn towards the big creature flying creature that's on the ground, and he just goes, sorry, Denart, and kind of slams his, slams his staff into the ground, and there's this rumble beneath the earth that shoots out towards the creature. In a 20-foot cube, he's going to try to center it. There's not really a way he can get it without. You're just in the cusp of it, like no matter in a way, so that it doesn't hit either Malin or Krenor, and still hits the monster.
Hit me. You can't hurt
Fucking
me.
hate spellcasters.
This reminds me
Every
of-
spellcaster.
This is reminding me so hard of Divinity right now.
Oh, man. Oh, there's fire everywhere? Oh,
Whoops.
cool.
Let me just add some oil.
All right, so
Everything is.
Dinar, make a dexterity saving throw. The creature also has to make one.
15.
15 fails.
Yep.
You're hashtag blessed, so add a d4 to
Oh,
that.
yeah, you're right.
Say.
17.
What'd you roll? You succeed. His spell.
And I take half damage of that because it's a spell.
Yeah, so you're going to take quarter damage.
Yeah.
However, it also only rolled a 3, so it also fails. So it takes the full 3d12 damage.
12.
Shut up.
Come on, stop rolling. Wow! Boys, Sylvarin rolled an 11, a 12, and a 6.
Yeah, he
Yay!
did. Because he's a bouse.
Fucking druids, man.
29.
Thank you. So, the creature
More like
suffers
25.
29 points of bludgeoning damage. And the area in that 20-foot cube.
I like to bludgeon because there's blood.
Can somebody draw that? I can't find the goddamn thing.
Yeah, I can. And also, what level spell slot did we just expend?
He expended a 3rd level spell slot.
Cool. Marked and noted. 20 foot cube, yeah?
20-foot cube.
Boop.
Alright, so Yeah, like that right there. So that way it's Dnar. Boom. So that whole area right there is considered difficult terrain.
Did I take 29 half to 14 half to 7?
Correct.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
All right. And he is going to kind of sort of step back this way, kind of a bit towards Haruki, a bit away from Haruki, and the thing just be like, "Oh man, this is weird. This is real weird." Malin, you're up. You are currently grappled by the creature. So
I'm grappled. Is Dnar within 5 feet of me?
he's like up on top of the creature. It's a big creature.
What's he? Is he just standing on it?
He's literally like holding on in. It's
like Monster Hunter.
Okay, so he's not within 5.
He's not within 5 feet of you.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
He's within 10 feet of you.
Oh boy.
Just so you know, any ranged spell attacks are at disadvantage.
Oh, don't worry, it's not a ranged attack.
Okay.
It's an AoE.
What are you looking to do?
I'm thunder stepping at level.
Oh shit.
Okay.
At 4th level?
I'm already deaf. I don't even care.
Just so we're clear.
Oh my god, so loud.
Okay.
It's a con 18 save.
I was gonna say, what's the
18?
Yes.
Malin's charismatic as fuck, yo.
I rolled another.
Wait, how is it 18 actually?
Dnar gave me a staff of evocation.
That was a +1,
Yes.
and
proficiency went
My
up by
charisma is 20, so...
Yeah, so.
you're right. Yeah,
No.
yeah. That makes sense. Yep.
one. So I rolled a natural 2, which means +3 +6, 11. So I fail.
So you take half damage.
Half damage.
Creature, rolled a 6, so it takes full damage of the thunder step.
Because it's a bat.
That strong opening.
Yeah.
23 damage. You can survive.
Is that that's 12? I don't really know how to do halves.
What was it?
I think it's rounded down.
Round down to 11.
For you, it'd be rounded down, yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna go 90 feet over her.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to scroll a bit.
Alrighty. One of you see, as you teleport out and blast out with this cacophonous ring of thunder, some of the claws kind of get cracked and blasted back. Dnar, you're almost pushed back off the edge, but you're able, at the very last second, able to grab that wing joint that you've been holding on to. Your ears are ringing. All you hear right now is the.
Does it do extra damage because they were within 10 feet?
It doesn't do extra damage, no.
Oh, okay.
It only damages within a 10-foot radius.
What type of damage was it?
Thunder damage.
Not lightning?
Not lightning, thunder
damn it!
damage.
I guess
Yeah.
I also do an extra +4 damage, right?
Is it both lightning and thunder?
That would be thematic.
I mean, if it's
yeah,
both, then
lightning
yeah.
or thunder. Yeah, it's
Yeah, so
both.
you do an additional 4 damage, so Dnar, you take additional 2.
Guys, are you sure that you know who the evil guy is?
I mean, are you sure you like riding the evil guy?
Yes!
Well, then,
Third time
Malin
charm, it
has a
finally worked.
proposition for you. Anyways, also, if anyone wants to help us, they probably heard it if they're within 300 feet.
And if more random monsters want to join in on the fun,
I doubt.
Just saying. There could be more.
I'm just gonna say, you guys haven't gone a day without being accosted by something.
Yeah.
And we've wrecked them all.
Haruki's pretty tired of this shit. He just wants to kill people like bandits. Like, where the fuck, maybe a wolf.
You want
These
a
are,
wolf?
like,
Oh,
very
I'll
large.
give you a wolf.
No, I said a wolf, not I'll give you a wolf. I said a wolf, a singular one wolf. 12 hit
that's
points.
fine.
That's it.
Yeah, Fenrir.
I can.
No, that's not a wolf. That's fucking Fenrir. Okay.
All right, so you all suffer 64 points of necrotic damage as the undead visage of the end days appears before you.
That is literally 1 over my max health.
3 hit points left.
Dinar, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm using the bathroom.
You guys remember how I touched myself with healing light? Yeah, most of that's gone.
You touched yourself.
Yeah, and I healed myself 40. Most of that's gone.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna use a first level Wrathful Smite.
As a bonus action.
And I'm gonna attack this thing twice, going, "Dee-dee." Guys, it worked! Okay, first attack. That's 15 plus 9, 24.
24 hits.
24 hits. So that is, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Natural 20.
Well.
Okay, well, it still takes an extra few things of psychic damage. That is 7 plus 5, 12 points of damage on the first attack.
Alrighty.
Second attack! Oh, so close to a natural 1! God damn it! No, that missed horribly. 13 plus 8, I think. 13 plus 9, 22.
Wait, missed horribly, but you rolled a 22.
No, I mean, like, literally on the die, it almost missed, it almost hit a 1. It rolled an 11. Then the D4 for bless went just everywhere.
Don't say those things. It's contradicting information you're giving out.
Sorry,
Right.
I meant literally the die missed.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits full damage.
That's a 1 plus 5, so 6.
6 points of damage.
I'm rolling just amazingly in this fight.
You kind of slash and you're hacking into the top of the creature, screaming out, "Ah! Ah!" It's not looking too great. Starting to show some wear and tear. There's some ragged breaths you hear in between the 3 heads.
Can I hold on?
Alrighty. It is now the Manticore's turn. You hear it say in common, Rookie, and like looking over at kind of the dire situation that it has been put through, Slat, and also the giant chimera. You'll do as a meal for now. And is going to take the dash action with you and move its full 60 feet. Or in order to move its full 60 feet near the edge of the map.
Well, shit.
Down here. But that's its turn. It's still 25. It's still 25 feet up in the air, but now 60 feet away from where it was beforehand, because it took the dash action.
Well, that's fine.
All right, Haruki, it's your turn.
Well, boys, I really want to stab the shit out of this, but I don't think Haruki's that stupid. So I'm gonna try and break this grapple.
Ralphie, your Malin is showing.
What?
Or, not Malin, your Malik is showing.
No. Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20. All right, I'm gonna give it a roll just to see if it rolls on natural 20 as well, because that's what it's gonna need. What's your total, by the way? Just for shits and giggles. 24.
Athletics?
It rolled a 7. So you kind of like, as it says that, you're kind of like stuck there. It's kind of right around you. You take your boot, your foot, jam it into its nose and face, and push off with all your might. And there's this kind of snarl, and you feel like there's this metallic grate as the claws are scratched across your armor, and you push off, and you fall 25 feet. Around down, it's a D10 or D6 for every 10 feet, so you suffer. So for 6 points of bludgeoning damage and are prone on the ground but no longer grappled.
Cool. So 6 points of damage. Prone. I will use half my movement to get up.
Alright.
So I still have 20 feet of movement left.
Grab your brush and put a little
And
makeup.
I will start heading back to the group.
Okay.
Hey guys!
How you guys?
He was gonna eat me!
Guys!
Alright. Bethany, it's your turn.
He might have caught a cold.
You got him sick.
Alright, well, if Manticore Bro appears to be fleeing, I feel like it's just going to keep causing us trouble. It seems slightly vengeful. So I'm going to move 30 feet that way.
Ready?
Hey,
Oh.
buddy.
He was gonna
feel like
eat me.
Just can't quite reach with the thing that was gonna be really spicy. So I will use my bonus action to cast Scythe Scythe at 4th level, right next to its head. I like to think that like a bunch of the raindrops just kind of coalesce into the scythe, and then it's gonna make an attack.
Alrighty. As soon as I find the damn thing.
Raindrop
A
bomb.
well, so this is 4th level. So does
This
this
is 4th level, so it does extra damage. Yeah.
This is right up there next to it.
Alrighty. That's gonna be a non-natural 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okie brokey. There's going to be 14 force damage.
14. Alrighty. Slashes to the side, cutting a large gaping wound across the side, and you see there's this dark red blood that begins pouring out. It's hurt. Still kicking, still doing fine, but it's hurt.
And actually, since that was my bonus action, I'd like to use my action to dash 30 more feet. This way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's my turn.
Excellent. It's the Chimera's turn. We're gonna roll to see if it gets its breath weapon back. Which it does.
That awkward moment when you're right behind it.
So it's gonna turn around.
There's tasty horses!
Horses, of courses.
I have too many things open.
It's
I
gonna
don't
blow
regret
fire
talking
down
shit.
its back.
Yes.
Alright, well, so actually, first thing it's gonna do, is it's going to... It's going to attempt to use one of its attacks to buck you off, Dinar.
Okay.
Forward, I need you to make an athletics check.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Athletics, and I'm blessed.
Bless doesn't affect ability checks, so
Okay, 13.
13.
Ow.
You are thrown right in front of the creature. Don't suffer any damage.
Okay.
yet.
That's what
So
I was thinking.
You are thrown like directly in front of it. As the dragon head comes towards the two of you, as this 20-foot cone of fire sprays forward, getting the two of you. You both need to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm unconscious.
Natural 20. There's a fucking natural 20.
Okay, so
With disadvantage because he's prone?
I'll do it.
I didn't say he was prone. I just said he was bucked forwards.
Okay, never mind then. Forget I asked.
I mean, if it was disadvantage, I got a 16.
16 still succeeds.
Hooray!
Because of Bless adding the 2, so.
Yeah, 16 just succeeds.
I figured that I should roll it at disadvantage, it's fine.
Alright, Quinor, would you roll?
15.
15 fails.
Wait, hold on, are you within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
He technically is.
Did you add 4?
Nope.
Yay!
So what'd you roll? What's your total?
That'd
So
make it a
then,
19.
19.
19, so you also take it. You both only take half damage.
Probably still unconscious, but okay.
You both suffer what would have been 27 halved.
Oh,
13.
never mind.
13 points of fire damage.
This is baby stuff. Okay.
So you used. Alright, it's still actually. So it can replace one of its attacks with the fire breath if it has it, so it still has one attack left. It's going to use its last claw attack against you, Dinar.
Oh.
At advantage because we agreed on prone.
Yep, that's it, right? Yeah.
Concentration.
I mean, it's why I wanted you off him. That's a 20 to hit.
Such a fucking. Yeah, that one extra never made a difference, huh? Yeah, it hits.
All right, you suffer 12 points of slashing damage. And John, you do need to make a concentration check, so a Constitution saving.
That's a success.
A Beacon of Hope is still up.
Hey.
It is going to use its. It's gonna fly. It's gonna go 15 feet up in the air. Gonna, as the wings beat again, and is going to. No, it's gonna fly.
Can
Now
I
that you guys
attack
look-
it?
This is a new round.
No, I mean just reaction.
That's what I'm
As
saying. But I'm
hovering.
just saying if this is a new round from before. So, yeah. So you will get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Okay.
But what it's gonna do? It's actually gonna fly. It's actually gonna fly straight 30 feet up in the air and then 20 feet this way. So it is now 20 feet up in the air over here. Now you guys are too hot, so actually, no, subtract 10 from that, so he would only be here because of the Ray of Frost. So Dinar, you make an attack of opportunity.
Disadvantage, right?
Yeah, because you're prone technically.
Okay, so the first one definitely hits. The second one also hits. 19 plus whatever it is.
Yes, definitely hits.
13 points of slashing.
Alrighty.
Oh god.
Nope, I'm just moving it because your lovely faces were blocking its stat block.
Well, some of our faces are lovely.
So, all right. But it is now still not looking that great, but it seems it's holding on there. The two creatures it's pinned are all too hot, so it's gambling to stay around. Krenor, it's your turn.
Well, it seems we're doing fine, so I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Wait, what the fuck?
And the sun goes black.
Yeah, it seems like we're doing fine.
Which sun?
All of us are.
Welcome to the other side of the hole in the sky.
The baleful gaze of madness pierces its way through the blackened sun.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Guys, can I have my leg back, please?
It is gone.
My leg.
Malin and Forge want to swap. Now's the time.
Yeah.
We just push
need
Malin
another-
into the fucking thing.
We need another cleric who doesn't
Peace,
heal.
bitch.
Wait, no, he had my leg.
My leg. My cabbage.
Okay, I will
I just had a
cast.
wonderful idea for a terrifying cabbage enemy.
I'll cast
No.
Mimic cat.
Not now.
Cabbage Core.
I'd love to introduce you all to the enemy known as the corpse flower. The corpse cabbage.
I can't stress this enough, guys. I'm pretty damn bloody.
You know what? You keep
I'm busy chasing the manticore. Don't notice. Have
if
fun.
you keep mentioning it, I'm not gonna fucking heal you. That will be.
Not like you could see otherwise. That's the reason I'm saying it.
I can see it because I am you.
What?
Whoa.
Why does he have
Okay.
control of Dinar?
It's a long story. So
Did I never take that away from you?
fun fact. Watch this. Wee.
Oh god.
All right. Anyway.
You heal for. Donar. You heal for.
Max.
A
Sorry,
number.
Beacon of Hope.
Can we move everyone back to where they were, please?
I did. Now I forgot my number.
You want help?
19. And I heal for 5. Except who moved me?
I moved you back to where you were.
Nope.
And now I can't control.
Did you? Unless you ran. Because I clicked back.
I
So unless
did.
you. Okay.
Agent of Chaos.
Sam Regal.
The
There you
madness
go.
seeps into this world.
Oh wait, I'm prone.
And then, as a. No, that was my donor action. So then I moved. I'll just old man dodge some more.
Alrighty. Sylvarin is up.
Is he concentrating?
He is concentrating on the erupting earth.
Does
But
that
that's
do
why-
extra damage?
No, it continues to make it
Oh,
difficult
God.
terrain. But it's that's why the creature flew away, because it would have more difficult time trying to like run through it. Fortunately, difficult terrain doesn't matter as much to a creature that can fly, but not to survive.
The air is difficult.
That's exactly how it works. Sylvarin. Boop boop boop. He's gonna turn way down towards you, Malin. And is gonna throw a healing word your way.
My way?
Yeah.
He doesn't
don't-
know enough to not like you.
Is it still max healing? Or no?
Yeah, Krenor's still he hasn't broke concentration, so yeah. So
But weren't you out of Beacon of Hope?
I believe Krenora
no,
moved,
no,
so
no,
I
you
would.
no, you weren't. Sylvarin
Oh,
was
I
in it,
wasn't.
you were not. So he
Okay.
does have to. He will roll to heal you.
Okay.
As he just goes, I'm unsure about you, but I want you to not die.
Same.
They're very, very convincing.
So you heal 7 points.
Max out.
And he used another of his 4. So he has 2 first level spell slots left. So he's used 2 first level spell slots.
Was that without rolling? Max?
No, Malin was outside Beacon of Hope.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you said Malin.
So Sylvarin's casting it, but Malin's the target of it. So. Speaking of it,
Remember,
it's not Malin.
he took the horse behind the tree and he moved too far away from you.
Alright. It is now Malin's turn.
Yes, I'm gonna move 30 feet up next to this beautiful blue thing. I'm assuming it's a.
It's a rather nasty smelling pond of stagnant water.
It's alright, I slept under a manticore. Okay.
I thought he smelled bad on the inside.
Is Big Daddy within 120 feet of me?
Yarp.
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'ma throw down.
I swear to God.
No, you'll be fine, probably. You're on the ground, right?
He's on the ground, yeah.
Okay, cool. Manticore Daddy is not on the ground.
Manticore Daddy is 20 feet up. 20. Nope.
No, he's on the
20.
ground.
No, he flew up.
in the
He
air.
flew
It was,
up.
it was 20, yeah.
Okay,
20
so
he's
either
20 feet
way,
up now.
Dinar will probably be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna quicken a fireball and I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. So that it just barely but doesn't hit Dinar.
I'm on my back.
It's very close, but he'll be like, whew, I'm glad that didn't hit me. Okay. So it's at
So
4,000.
how close are you skimming it to Dinar?
Like it doesn't hit him, but he'll be really terrified about it. Like within like 10 feet of hitting him, but not quite.
Okay, that's significant. That's significant.
Is it?
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
It's my Oswald
So-
talking.
All right. So 10 feet up, 20. Okay, yeah. So that you can make it so it's 10 feet away from Dinar. It would still get the Chimera.
Okay. So it's a Dex 18 save for Big Dead.
Wow. You cannot roll Dex today. That's a 9.
It's because it's that.
You roll
All
wisdom
right.
really well, though.
Listen, not even that. It's actually more wise than it is dexterous, which is weird.
That is weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage for that, and I'm also gonna do 1d8 damage because my devil friend gave me that ability a while back.
Yeah. So you're adding the cold damage.
Yeah,
There's a price.
that's 40.
He's
Four.
Batman?
And that's with the D8.
Yeah.
That's more out of breath.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Dream Daddy.
I
Son
want
of a
to
bitch.
incinerate him so that one of his wings sort of like melts off and he sort of circles around and then slams face first into the ground, just short of Dinar.
Okay. So it's beginning to fly away and it's trying to get its bearings. It sees one of its potential prey run away, and as you do, you kind of look over. You point up with your finger. This little bead of energy shoots out. This red beam. Dinar, you watch with abject terror, as you know far too well. This tiny red
Fucking hates
ball
fuckcasters.
Sorry.
shoots behind you, above you. Explodes in this cacophonous roar of flame. One of the wings is instantly incinerated, as the back half of the creature is just turned to ash and dust. The goat head and half of the lion head are just cindered and burned off completely, just ash. The red dragon head roars in terrifying pain, careens down in a crescent pattern, slams into the ground, and skids towards you, actually pushing you a good 5-6 feet up into that back pond behind you, and you feel your back just being pushed into the cold, stagnant water behind you. The smell of hot, burnt, dead leather, flesh, and ichor in front of you as this half-burnt, ruinous mess of a former creature just careens and slides half on top of you. Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, I push my imaginary glasses up and I say, "Better luck next time, kid."
Oh my god, you're such a fucking asshole.
And
I can't wait for you all to meet a dragon. A real
And
dragon.
then we shoved Malin through the hole in the sky, and it was great.
And we get Forge back.
yay!
No, you got
The gods
Uh,
trade.
Dinar, it's your turn. Oh, no, I'm so sorry,
no,
Malin, finish your turn. Yeah.
I still have my action. I'm gonna
That was
launch
your
a.
turn.
No, I used a
quicken spell.
So I'm gonna launch a firebolt at little Chimera.
Manticore Daddy and Little Chimera. Yeah, go for it.
Lil Kai.
13 to hit.
13 misses.
Did you add #bless?
Do I?
Is
for
I did
attacks.
bless you. Yeah.
Is Malin blessed?
He
You
is.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I made the joke about the horses being blessed instead.
Oh, that's right.
So it's 15.
15 still misses.
Mm.
Wah, wah.
So it actually, what happens is that it does hit the creature, but it like glances off like a bony like joint protrusion of the wing, to the point like it singes a couple hairs, but doesn't actually do any damage. It is now the creature's turn.
Wait.
Nope, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Dinar's turn.
Donar doesn't notice.
This is what happens when I try to move things around and then people like remind me that I forgot.
He finds something in his pocket.
It's a small metal triangle.
I'm just gonna cast first level Cure Wounds on myself, which I don't think I need a roll for.
Nope, you're beautiful.
And how bad does this manticore look?
Hurt. Pretty hurt.
It's too far away. I guess I'll jog 15 feet. I'm not gonna use my full 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Actually, you know, I'll go next to Knorr.
What?
I'll be friends with Knorr.
Okay.
I'm not reaching the thing. And
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Oh, that's your turn?
I can't reach the thing even if I used all of the things I have.
Alright. It is now much more hurt than the last time you saw the creature. Is going to look about at all of you. It is going to use 25 feet of movement to swoop down towards you, Rethanir.
Come at me, bro.
Lands right in front of you, and is going to attempt to grapple you.
Alright.
So roll athletics or
really
acrobatics.
He really
That'll
thinks
be
of
an
this.
athletics from me. 19.
11. So you so you kind of bat with your shield, kind of bat it off to the way. Second attack, it's going to attempt to grapple you.
Alright.
Roll again.
15.
19.
Alrighty.
You're going for a trip.
Hey! Fall.
However, it only has 15 feet of flight left. Or no, I'm sorry, it has 25 feet of flight left. Half of that. So it's only going to be able to fly, what do you call it, 10 feet up in the air. So, you are now 10 feet up in the air. As the creature's claws have kind of grasped into your torso and kind of pulled you in. And it's kind of like, through labored, pained breath, just says, I will eat one of you.
Hungry, hungry. Hippo.
Hungry, manticore.
No, you won't.
Haruki, it's your turn.
It's your boy, Harukles. Okay. So. Things to do. So, if I wanted to run up to this bitch and try to
10 feet off the ground.
and try and jump and grab him.
You would know it's a... Well, because you have Charger.
He should have taken Knorr's boots.
I will let you roll an athletics check. It's going to be a pretty decent DC. What, are you trying to grab the creature or to slash it as you
No,
jump?
like I'm trying to use my action to grapple the creature.
Okay. So this is what you need to do first. You need to do give me an athletics check to see if you can even jump to.
Okay, Roger. Athletics check coming up. It's your boy, Old Man Haruki, with an athletics check of... That's 4. No, I mean +4. So... 17?
17. You run forward, you jump off this stump that's right in front of you. You leap forward and you push up with your free hand, and your hand passes through, grabs some of the hairs of the creature, but you're not quite able to grab full purchase, and you tumble to the ground in this kind of like pained cough. You do this roll, no damage. You don't take any damage, but you're now directly underneath the creature that kind of runs in minor pain as some of its hairs are ripped out. But unfortunately, you are not able to grasp the creature, to grab onto the creature.
Well, in that case, I will hold my action for an attack.
Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
Nope.
Rethanir, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm just staring this thing in the eyes, and as it's picking me up, I'm just gonna with the warhammer
Go for it.
right in the face. That's gonna be a non-natural 20 to hit,
Oh, that hits.
and I'm gonna pump a channel divinity into that,
All right, and that's
and
plus.
a divine strike because I'm remembering that
I was
existed.
about to say, and you're gonna remember your divine strike.
Wait,
Alrighty.
Divine Strike?
Yeah, you get that too, bro.
Not every cleric adds it, John.
Alrighty, so that's going to be
Paladins and certain clerics get divine strike.
We get it
uh,
later, though.
that's going to be 12 magical bludgeoning
All right.
plus 23 necrotic.
Okay.
So 5 total.
35 damage total. How do you want to do this?
Hey.
Okay. As I smash the warhammer into the side of its face, I just want there to be like this explosion of like gray like mist and rain from it that just like shears like the flesh off the thing's face and just leaves the skull behind.
Alrighty. There's the so you swing your hammer down at growling in your ear. I will eat one of you. And respond, no, you won't. There's this wave of grayish energy that reverberates out in this thunderous pattern. The flesh, the blood vessels, and all of the rain is just pushed back as the skin instantly disintegrates and dissolves across the front of this creature as it kind of just. And you both immediately start to plummet. Haruki, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! Is this with bless?
It would, yeah.
And bless is a what? D4.
D4.
Well, Hey.
Rethanir, also make a dexterity saving throw.
so
Not good. 9.
14.
Nine, alright. 14. All right, Haruki, easy enough. You kind of like half step to the side as lands in this semi-dissolved, semi-decomposed mess in front of you. Rethanir, you do suffer 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Alright, let me make a concentration check real quick. Well, even with Warcaster. Oh, wait, is this. Oh, bless applies to that too. Okay, we're good.
Scythe remains. You all stand there. Barely 4 hours into your journey throughout the forest.
When are they going to send the hard stuff?
Yes, I know, Krenor, at your age, it's hard to see the hard stuff.
Gather round. Gather round. Okay. And I begin the 10-minute journey that is Prayer of Healing at 3rd level.
As he's doing that, say, God damn it. when will they stop ambushing?
Oh, can I also toss a quick, if the fight is resolved, can I toss a quick healing word on my horse?
Okay, your horse
Like,
heals the
one that was,
three.
like, barrel down.
Your horse heals the 3 points that it took.
Alrighty.
While Krenor is doing 10-minute
that a
prayer of
D8?
healing,
Yes, it is.
while Krenor is
Sorry.
Can I just do 10-minute find steed?
Yes, that's fine.
And since I'm not actually that hurt, I'm gonna go round up the remaining horses and make sure they don't run away.
So the other remaining horse, then.
Oh, is it?
Well, I have one. Mine
Right.
survived.
And then Haruki's, which was right here.
Is
The
the-
pilot.
We
Yeah,
can
so,
eat it.
so I'm gonna gather the 2 horses.
Yeah.
This entire thing was Breezy's way of getting rid of our horses.
You can save your crate food and drink slot or eating Haruki's.
Alright.
Now you just have to use a crate water.
We have water.
Oh. Fine, purify water. No.
So you
21. You all heal 21.
Well,
Oh, thanks.
Wow, my health really looked a lot like the Bitcoin chart. My health went like this, that fight. Just up and down and up and down and up and down.
Is that what happened to Bitcoin?
You know?
I healed.
so, Krenor,
Oh, I feel much better. Oh, you're still sick.
you know, when you were saying like the hard stuff, how much harder does it get?
Don't answer that, Malin.
Your parents should have had this conversation with.
Listen. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Haruki. I did not really 100% understand what I signed up for either here, and yeah, I was living in the city for a long time. I was a city healer, actually, for many years. I healed many people. In fact, became something of a wisdom giver, you know? Because I was always there in people's times of need. So people would come to me for advice and guidance in their lives, and I've even delivered some babies, and you know, I've seen a lot of things, and what? Where? You asked me something.
I guess we'll just
How much worse does it get?
no. It's okay.
The
I
world
mean,
is, this world at least, is full of many wicked, monstrous, and dangerous creatures. Monstrous or humanoid.
Yeah. You came to the wrong world, Haruki.
I don't think that's correct. I believe I'm at the very best world for me to possibly be in at the moment. However, I'm just used to evil being in a human form, not
And
as many.
it often
forms.
is.
I
And there are many dangers of this world that are not evil.
well, maybe it would be wise not to tempt the world.
I agree. Given the frequency with which we have encountered these foul monstrosities, Dinar, I don't know if these were commonplace in the forest around your home, but perhaps prudence would dictate that we detour south, leave the forest, and accept whatever time that takes, because we cannot help your home if we die along the way.
Yeah,
Won't
that
die with
sounds
me.
I mean, how do we know how close we are?
I mean, not very.
Close?
Yeah, not very close is what I'm saying.
You guys are about halfway there.
Dinar, if you don't mind. I disagree. I think the more obstacles we face will make us stronger to face your threat.
No, I feel like we're good enough. I just want to get there fast.
Oh, okay. Well,
Then it seems that
if you-
we're, on the right path.
I agree.
Malin,
yes, Dinar. Don't you point your fingers at me. We've traveled long enough where you don't have to do.
Malin, please stop making loud noises around me. They hurt.
I'm making normal noises.
You
They
know,
are.
you know when
they
you
are quite
teleport?
loud.
Okay, so you know how when I teleport, it's really quiet?
And
When you teleport, my ears start bleeding every frickin' time.
I mean, how old are you? Like 12? That's just puberty, my friend.
I'm glaring at you.
Is that how puberty works in this world?
No, it's not.
For Dragonborn, yes. It's a weird thing.
Haruki.
No, that's not how that works.
Who are you gonna trust?
Not you.
I'm just giving the kind of old Asian man smile of, okay, I have no idea what's happening.
What did we say about lying, man?
I said that I wouldn't betray you.
And what did I say about lying?
You said things, and I said things.
Malin, what did I say about using your spells to hurt us?
I didn't intentionally do it. Which, if I remember, was your stipulation.
Fucking hate spellcaster.
Same.
You're not a spellcaster, command.
So, are we continuing along this more direct but dangerous route
It seems so.
against my counsel?
I mean, isn't it faster to, at this rate, go out of the forest? Because if we're gonna fight every day, once or twice a day, isn't that gonna... I mean, we've already
That is
lost
my
our
thought
mouse.
exactly.
No,
You know what? Dinar brings up a good point. We should leave the forest.
Thank you, Malin.
I'm glad you've seen reason.
Did you say something, Rethnir?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I mean, that
Never
said, on
mind.
the way back, I'd be happy to go through the forest if you guys want, if we head back this way.
We could get woodcutting to 99 if we do that.
let's just.
Shall we move on from this place, unless, in case the rather loud sounds of combat attracted the attentions of anything else?
What's the quickest way, Donar? Let's just do that. I don't care if we keep fighting. Okay? I'm here. I will heal through any enemy.
I mean,
Because you can does not
If I-
mean we should expose ourselves needlessly to danger.
If I might suggest, if it's noticeably windy, I could direct the wind at our backs if we're not within the trees. It might speed things up a bit, but I don't.
Gusts.
I don't know if that's how wind works.
Also, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but my horse has recently passed, so I believe
True. You might have to catch up.
I will do plenty fine on my foot, but we should probably stick to the fastest route for my sake.
So you're saying stay in the forest?
I'm saying stay in the forest and try to get
I'm
there
in agreement.
quicker. Granted, we'll be moving a little slower than we were on horseback, but we still should be moving quicker.
Donar, you cannot let your people. We have to get to them, and we have to get there, okay?
I mean, yes, I agree. I'm just trying to figure out which way is faster.
Well, let's Let's not keep talking. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Sure, let's go in the forest then.
Or if you're willing to wait for 10 minutes, I could simply ask the Kellenvor, which would be faster.
We did the 10-minute thing.
Well, it didn't occur to me until now, so...
Oh my god, that whispering.
Yeah, that ASMR.
So, Rathaniel, what spell are you casting?
Guidance.
I was just gonna cast
Sadie McSlice.
Sadie McSlice. No.
Scythe.
If we sit for 10 more minutes, I will cast Commune as a ritual. And so settle down into my meditation and prayer posture, and bringing out the vial of holy water. Spend the next 10 minutes casting Commune, and then I would like to ask my lord the quickest route to reach Dinar's home. Is it through these dangerous woods?
The most direct path lies in front of you, as does the danger.
Do you know of any dangers between us and there that we could not overcome?
Most of you are strong and swift. Prudence would be key when needed.
The evil that we journey to face, my lord, does it offend you?
A foul stench makes its way in front of you. Bleak, black, corrupting. It must be destroyed.
So shall it be. And that's my 3 questions.
Renura's looking real jealous at that holy water vial.
I will say this.
I could just give it to you.
Very true.
I'll also say this. Most of those things you would have had on you from your travels.
I'd like to cast Commune.
Are we spending another 10 minutes?
So as
No,
Bethany
I don't
goes,
have it. I don't have it.
Is there a dying robot that I can talk to?
so I'm a
What's a robot?
so I'm a stand-up.
Well,
I have communed with the Keeper of Balance. And I
that prick.
blaspheme once more, and I will smite thee.
If your god agrees with you.
It's not a matter of Kellenvor agreeing with me, so much as me agreeing with Kellenvor, and you not distinguish his holy name.
And where does your power come from?
From the Lord Kellenvor, of course.
And if he doesn't agree with you, then would he allow your powers to work?
No.
So within reason, he wouldn't smite me if he wanted you to, or didn't want you.
Shut up. After communing with Kellumbor, as I turn pointedly away from Malin, I now also believe that we should continue the forest, but we should be more alert for the dangers that lie ahead.
Wait, are you saying we need to be quiet?
Sorry. That might
It
be an
would-
inconvenience.
It would not be unwise if we could soften the sounds of our passing.
It would not. Would be not. Not.
It would be wise to be quiet.
Okay.
Loving the EM over, by the way.
Did he, by any chance, tell you anything about anything else?
The evil that stains your homeland is offensive, foul to the Lord Kellumbor, and it must be destroyed.
If I may, Dinar, what makes you think this forest is evil?
The forest isn't evil, Malin.
No, your homeland. Buddy.
My homeland isn't evil.
So what makes you think that it's in danger?
There are people in the forest who are evil. And the mountains.
But how do you
In
know?
a geographic location near my home.
Okay, but you know for a fact that your homeland is in danger.
I have a feeling.
Wait, okay, so we went all this way for a feeling.
A feeling that has been confirmed.
By who?
Listen,
I
Malin.
just told you.
Malin, do you know how, like, these guys talk to their gods?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. But sometimes I just get feelings. It's not really an instinct. It's not really like me saying I know that. It's just I have a feeling something's up, and those feelings tend to lead me in the right direction. No one tells me anything, though. I don't know what that means.
You're
Breathy
so
here
young.
saying he talked to his god. I don't know what that means. Is that literally talking? Breathy?
I do not need to physically speak.
No, but I
it's
mean, it's
effectively
like
a conversation.
Oh, see, yeah, that's just weird to me, Malin. Not weird bad, just weird I don't get it.
Look, you're still at a young age. I'm sure many conversations are weird for you, but I don't know. A hunch is a lot to base this off of.
It's a strong hunch that's never let me down. It's how I ended up in that prison.
I mean, I didn't listen to divinations of any sort, and I still ended up in prison, so...
Yeah, but you were there for a different reason.
Malin, if you had misgivings about taking this journey, you should have turned back long.
No, I will still travel with you. If anything, just to annoy Rethenir.
Your very presence does that.
And I'm glad for it.
Breathy, you said that the evil needs to be taken care of.
It must be destroyed.
I crack my knuckles and I start walking east.
I
Or
follow
whatever
him.
way we were going.
You Dragonborn have knuckles?
Yes?
Are they like leather?
And somehow that's still the most recent comment across 2 campaigns. You get the most recent comment across 2 campaigns.
What?
That's
are
impressive.
you?
Now I'm trying to think where you come from again.
I am going to take off my armor and stow it in the bag of holding, so I can move more quietly.
Oh wait.
Is the dragon female? And then there's like a little dragonborn.
I believe they expel an egg and then they fertilize it.
Scravenok flies down and smites you.
Cast a 9th level flame strike on your ass.
Oh,
So I start walking away, and then Rethi starts taking off his armor.
Mm-hmm. It takes about 10 minutes.
Wait, Rethi, should we strip? Is that what you're saying?
What I said previously is that it would behoove us to move more quietly and carefully through dangerous woods. If you take off your very loud armor, we might get attacked less.
Okay. Krenar, can you help me?
no. I'll help you.
No, Malin. My armor has seen enough of your help. I point at
Well-
every single scorch mark and dent.
There's a lot
That's
of dents.
character. Fire can't dent steel armor.
No, but noise can.
So for the next, at this point, probably 20 minutes to half an hour, all of you that wish to doff your armor may. Store it in the bag of holding.
Oh god, my armor class sucks.
Make sure that your armor, for those of you that wish to do this, make sure that your armor class is adjusted accordingly. And you guys...
does a shield give us... Does a shield make loud clangs?
It does not give you disadvantage, no.
Okay.
Question for the DM.
Right,
Is
we're gonna
30 minutes...
What's
Okay, that's fine. I can do it next game.
what were you going to say?
Is 30 minutes enough to do a disguise?
It depends on the disguise.
You can't look like Donar.
I want to look just like Rethanir.
Roll a performance check with disadvantage because you're rushing the job. Because it would
That's
only
fine.
take it would normally take an hour to do. You're trying to rush it to finish it in the time that everyone else is taking their armor off. But you get to add your proficiency bonus because you have a disguise kit.
It's 11.
Okay. You don't have a mirror. You lost the mirror somewhere along. So you're trying to like freehand draw the tattoo he has on his face. But you think it's centered and placed properly. You think that it's of a comparable design. You kind of hawk and fold your cloak and your robes in a way that it would be somewhat similar. You grab a couple leaves and like some of the soot from the explosion, kind of mush them together and put them on so your ears are even more pointy. Now, and at about the halfway mark, you start taking ash from the semi-burnt body of the chimera, and you start like shocking it through your hair. That is definitely not silver, like a silvery white like Rethanir's is. And you start trying to use the ash along with some of the adhesive from your disguise kit to try to get the ash to stick. And you have about like the left half of your hair is like ashy, matted, and full of just grime. When the rest of you look over to see the most bogarted version of Rethanir. The facial tattoo, it's on the wrong side. When it looks like it's drawn on crayon. The ears are like one ear is fallen off at this point, and the other one is just kind of stuck on. There's this random giant shock of ashy grayness that's like stuck to one side of his hair. It's the beginning. It's like when makeup artists sit down and it takes 6 hours the first time, and then by the end me it takes like 2. We're definitely at the former, not the latter.
Oh, dear,
How's-
man. You appear to
how's-
have soiled yourself.
How's this for balance, Rethaner?
Offensive. And I'm oppressed to digitate all the dirt and grime that he smeared on himself.
It's gonna
I was
take
waiting
a
for that.
I'll just do it a couple times.
I'll tap Rethaneer on the shoulder and be like, they say impersonation is the biggest form of flattery.
And if it were anyone else, I might accept it as such.
I'm inclined to agree with Rethaner.
Ah,
Kunor thinks if guidance would help this one.
All right, you all travel on with your mostly cosplayed companion.
What are we doing?
also, I did decide to take off my armor, so Haruki's now in his silks.
Gibbies.
I didn't.
All right.
God damn it.
He didn't
So-
hear us.
I'm gonna say for the next 4 days, it's not gonna be an issue.
Get fucked.
Uh.
I have my armor on, bitches.
And because
That's
I want us
fine.
to
That
get
just means you're the tank.
well, it's also because I want us to get to a stopping point. I didn't want you guys to feel like we've been,
Oh, no
traveling
problem.
you guys travel the next 4 days or so. Not much of an issue. There's a moment or two when a couple smaller, like alligator type creatures slosh their way out of the swampy muck, but you guys are able to take care of them without significant issue. The minor wounds you guys would have taken were healed up. Pranor gets a little bit of a nip on a heel that gives him kind of for about an hour or two. He's got kind of like a sprained ankle before you guys are able to like sit and rest for the day. There's a point where Dinar, you kind of like fall in a space between where like there's water walking would have kept your foot up, but there's no water there. There's this vacuous space, and you kind of dip forward, and as you do, your foot hits this like layer of cold mud beneath, and so you also end up walking with just one foot super soaked and the other one dry. Essentially. But you travel on for the next couple of days without huge concerns.
For next time, I'd like to do the communes with Rethy's borrowed holy water if he would be so kind.
Alrighty. Well, we will definitely take that into consideration as we close for tonight, with you guys making not insignificant progress throughout the forest, but definitely learning a bit more about the dangers that exist in this last verdant Wideland.
All that XP, baby!
Yeah, level
Alright.
Pretty
Now we're
sure we
level
just level up
11.
when he tells us.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah,
Milestone,
probably.
bitches!